So I'm working on this run cycle for one of my class. I go to FIT. I do animation and game design. So, had to do a walk cycle. So I did this very jelly, very artistic, stylized run cycle I played. So it's like going for it, swinging the run. So I thought I should add a little bit of detail, maybe a little bit of a smile, or maybe, facial expression and some, just trying to smooth out the whole movements, so, going over the feet to not, see, one foot is like on the ground and then the other foot are not touching the ground. So making sure on those small stuff so we can nail the animation. I just did enough to draw the character. The character name is Steve, so to try like and remember, how he looks without looking at a reference. He looks pretty cool. I'm adding like a t-shirt to give him a little bit of volume. It's not too bad. Initially I was recording the video, but it looks like I didn't record it correctly, so I had to do it again. So basically Steve has like decent eyes like that, looks kind of like extreme cartoon, and then he has a nose that looks like that. Has beard, like a big beard. I'm thinking we should, maybe he's like spending a little bit of energy to run, so a little like that. So it might look something like that, Then he has a t-shirt. Kind of have a big neck. Need to have a little bit of muscle. This is from my 2D animation class. Just doing some basic movements. So if I play it, it looks like it's floating a little bit too much on this side. I need to reduce it. I don't want him to be dragging on the head a little too long. Okay. Let me put it on 2s. And here we go. That looked decent. I think I have the license to like just copy this head and put it on the next frame. Why not? I'm not gonna redraw the whole thing though. I like to experiment, so when it goes up like that, I want his head to like drag, This is supposed to be secondary action, but I'm trying to make his head drag a little bit. almost like it's hanging, and then he drops. So when he something like that. So when I play it, let's see how it looks. Feels like I want him to drag a little bit. Like when he put his foot. I do want it to take an extra second. Alright. Yep. That looks like he's hanging a little bit on the floor, in the hay, and then he drops. Alright, that look cool. Alright, it's perfect. I think I like the movement. If this is like the first draft, and if I visit it again, I feel like I'm gonna come up with something cool. Yeah, looks decent. Yeah, okay, not too bad. So this is the first draft. Hopefully I can visit this tomorrow and see what I can fix. This is the character, by the way. So just trying to see if I'm keeping how it looks through, all the way through. I need some squash and stretch. Like when he gets down like this, I need some squash. And when he goes up, I need some stretch. See, like his torso needs to get smaller. Sorry. So when he drops, it needs to get thicker. It's hard to tell from your eyes, but when you play it, you feel it. And play it. I'll definitely have a moment to add some squash and stretch on the second pass. So, alright, that look cool. Alright.